What's up, TNA fans? We got a lot going on today. It's January 20th. I believe it's a Tuesday. Been having a rough time being sick and sleeping, whatever. Crazy amount of news. Crazy amount of reviews. And we had the TNA on Impact debut, which I wrote a pretty awesome article. I mean, you guys know I never say this shit. It got review bombed. Now, we'll get into that, how fucking obvious it is it got review bombed. I'm here with Gary, who... Sorry, I was just saying about his football team, but they got eliminated a while ago.
First rounders out in the first round. So I instantly became I don't give a shit mode with the NFL.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I am. Okay, ready? Oh, damn it, I don't know where to start. We got a bunch of fucking things here. Okay, Trey Miguel. That's the best place. Trey Miguel signed and then got fired. And I think he put a statement up like, I'm going through a rough time. That was like 4 days ago. That was like 4 days ago. And then he put a statement up on Twitter like he did the whole fucking pussy kneeling to the woke. I made mistakes in my life and blah, blah, blah. Guess what? That tweet ain't going to mean shit, bro. Except it makes you a fucking pussy. Because here's what happened. He got fired because... I'm sure MJF found out, holy shit, these motherfuckers really just hired my new wife, Alicia Ataut's ex-boyfriend, who she was incredibly close with. I think they might have talked about getting married.
Oh, okay.
They talked about getting engaged. I mean, I could be wrong, but I mean, they were, here you go, ready? 2018-19. Trey and Alicia were a public couple, all over each other's socials. She interviewed him, fans shipped them hard during their MLW Indie days, 2018-19, okay? 5 years later, she started dating MJF. They get married recently. January 17th, the Rascals debut without Trey. January 18th, Fightful confirms his release.
Oh, wow.
And I put up, nobody put...
This marks the second time that Trey has did this. He was to go to NXT, was it like a year or two ago?
Wow, that's right.
Remember, he got like cold feet, and then he ended up showing up.
And Trey was involved with the Giselle thing.
Yeah, and vanished for like I don't know, a few months.
And the Giselle, the Giselle thing. I just want to quickly remind people. Trey got in trouble for telling the owners that Giselle Shaw was transgender. Which to me, that sentence is so fucking mind-boggling because it means they didn't know. Giselle was hiding it. Like it means so many fucked up things. Scott was fucking Giselle at the time. And Trey got in trouble? What?
Yeah.
Like,
it's always turned around, on the other
like,
innocent.
What? That doesn't make any fucking sense at all. So, okay, Trey was banging a tout for a while. And that's why he got fired, maybe MJF said, listen, here's a bunch of tweets he made back in the day. You know what I mean? And he showed them to the network. Because he did. I don't know what it was exactly. What? Anti-homophobic or whatever it is, homophobic tweets.
Yeah.
Sorry, I get fucked up with words sometimes. Okay, jumping over to the AMC TNA debut, which was not good, but it was not a fucking 1.4 out of a 10 bad. I can prove it. I did at WrestleVoice. Ready? 1.43 average rating. This is the time of. This was the time when I did it. 1.43. Based on 87 voters. 33 of them voted 0. 29 voted 1. Okay? So out of 87, that's like 60, that's like 70 right there, Like no one even, there's not one vote for a 7. There's 2 4s. Like no one gives it as, like, anyone can go on Cage Match. You don't get fucking zeros. But then I thought this was great too. Because it shows the fucking haters. Hall on 411 gave it a 3 out of a 10. Okay, that was the only person who actually give a review close to that low. He doesn't. Yeah. He's not like a weekly TNA guy. You know who is a weekly TNA guy? He-Man Shu. Sorry if I get your name wrong, dude. 6.7 he gave it. That is a totally fair grade. This is one of the most fair people I think exists when it comes to grading since the great Christian Thompson retired.
But he was pretty much given the shows those kind of ratings before the AMC jump. So
that's what I mean. Yeah.
Maybe a little,
or maybe a little higher.
Yeah, in some cases, yeah.
And this is a very fair reviewer. This is not a fucking TNA mark or anything like that. You know what I mean? This is not me reading my review.
Yeah.
Tonight was a big night for TNA. Did they deliver? Well, if you've been watching all this time, it was more of the same, for better or for worse. For someone that would have been tuning in for the first time in a while, I don't think they did quite enough to hook those viewers in. That's fair, no?
Well, I think, Jay, like right off the bat, some of the stuff that I saw people complaining about, AMC and Anthem cheaped out. They didn't have a full Tron. They didn't have, but let's ignore they had a runway that had an LED screen running to the ring.
Yeah.
All over on top of the stage. The venue was packed. And then what did we hear when they showed some of the stars of like Dark Winds and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, show them in the background. It was like that was the hard camera side.
Oh, totally. And so I mean, I wrote an article about some goofball. A lot of people doing this. They're showing all the hard cam side photos from that thing, which is exactly what AEW fans cry about when anyone does it to them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, God, talk about like
hard cam at the pinnacle of all wrestling.
I'm sorry. If you don't, can you just quickly explain the hard cam to people, Gary?
Yeah, it's a side opposite the screen that you don't ever see very often or very little.
Yeah.
That, usually it's reserved. I know in the old Impact Zone it was
usually every side is dead. Like usually, unless it's WWE, even some WWE shows.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about NXT or the one Evolve. Evolve definitely has nobody on that other side.
The hard cam has always been pretty much.
I mean, that's like life. Even. Like, no one fucking pays attention to the hard cam. Unless you're being a dick and taking photos. But if you watch the show, the crowd was fucking incredible at the beginning. Absolutely incredible. Yeah. I think they made a mistake putting AJ right at the start like that. Because you only go down from AJ Styles.
Middle part of the show or something.
Totally. You keep it like AJ's coming. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, and I don't know if you caught it, but it looked like the audio cramped out his, like, fucking theme too, like didn't hear when you get into a song, and I'm like it's about presentation.
Yeah.
And like,
okay, and here's my question. I'm sure there's no haters listening. I'm sure there's no.
Sorry. Then there was bad wrestling or whatever.
See, that's funny. I didn't even catch like I really didn't notice production problems. Yeah. Did you know? Eric Bischoff said the ring looked tiny. Did you notice that? Does he mean they lose an actual smaller ring, or it just looked that way?
I don't know. I looked at the ring after I did see him say that. I mean, I think it pretty much is the same damn ring they've been using since when they were on Access.
Also, got to be. I mean, listen. Bischoff was like very positive going into this. Bischoff was very positive coming into this, and very negative coming out of this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was a bummer. But I guess I don't know if you caught it. He said something about being in Carlos Silva's ear, and
that's good.
He kind of laid it out that he's available more or less.
That's good. That's what they need. I've been saying this for so long.
If
it's the same fucking people in the back. Tommy Dreamer and Delirious should not be running creative. There's probably no one in the universe less creative than Tommy Dreamer. I mean, come on. How long has this motherfucker been in wrestling?
Well, I mean, we're also talking about the guy that tells everybody that's kind of not established in TNA, oh, if you get that chance to leave here, you go over to AEW and get a contract.
Oh, totally. Yeah, totally. He makes no sense as a human. A WWE guy who pushes people to AEW and works for TNA. Like, fuck you. Yeah. Get out of here. Just get him out of here. He's not needed. Get rid of these fucking old people.
And bring Matt Hardy. And,
seriously. People have the audacity to say... I've seen people with the audacity to say Matt Hardy should not get a chance at TNA Creative? What the fuck creative have you people been watching? What's creative? What is creative?
The thing is, Jay, I think we should do it because he does want to do it. He sounds inspired about doing it. Tommy Dreamer just...
it's a lot like... This is a great example, too. Very topical. Stranger Things fans. Stranger Things fans made up like 1,000 better endings to Stranger Things.
Oh, okay.
They made this insane conspiracy. I'm forgetting the name right now, but like I've watched maybe 500 videos about this because they fucked up their ending, and fans made the idea like, okay, the ending wasn't real. It was all like, in the bad guy's mind. The bad guy won. So soon we're gonna get an episode of like, what the real ending is, because that's how bad the fucking thing was. So my point is, fans know more about being creative at this point than the bored motherfuckers who are already getting paid, like the Duffer Brothers had all the fucking money. Those are the guys who wrote, Stranger Things guys. They had all the money. They literally said, yeah, we don't even feel like writing this. They said it on the documentary. You know what I mean? Like, they had everything. Like, they had the money. Why would you keep working if you have the money? Like, get someone young in there. Get someone that's fucking hungry. Or even Bischoff. That dude's always hungry. He just wants to win in fucking life. You know what I mean? Tommy Dreamer is not. Tommy Dreamer is a loser in life. I'm sorry. The guy almost murdered himself at WrestleMania. And
if you look back
Heyman,
I was going to say, if you look back at the production in 2012 under Eric Bischoff, this is some of the best stuff we had ever seen in TNA. Because remember, they had the ramp that went from the stage to the ring. Like, it made TNA have like a big player.
Yeah, and here's why. I mean, why the fuck not? But also, maybe it's too late, because they should have had Bischoff in there months ago, preparing for this fucking show.
Yeah.
What else is he doing? Like, what else is he doing? And then everyone out there who doesn't like him, fuck you. He beat Vince McMahon. He's the only person in the history of the world to.
Yeah, might have had 83 weeks in a row.
Yeah, good job. I mean, okay, and also, like, everyone destroying TNA. Do you know what the latest Collision got? This is a very interesting number for TNA fans. 0.003 demo. Doesn't that sound... Do you remember that demo? That was the demo TNA was getting on Axis. That's how fucking terrible Collision is doing.
In the boot, that was Access, and this is...
Thank you. Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And TNA got hot. I'm pretty sure TNA got like 0.5s and 0.4s at the beginning. And then they fell to 0.3, which is where Collision is on a much bigger network.
And hasn't AEW kind of been kicked around? Like, they've been moved around from deal to deal, and like they were on TBS at one point. And
well, no, they've been on TBS and TNT, I think.
But they weren't like moved around.
Oh yeah, okay, maybe a little. I forget. Well, they had that other shit. They had to cancel that Rampage. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, folks. Breaking news. Priscilla Kelly might be an escort. Former TNA knockout, right? Was she former TNA knockout?
I know she came over in the NXT exchange for a couple matches.
This is 100% real, people. Okay, I don't write bullshit. Now this, I was actually talking. I spoke to AI about this before writing this article, because I feel like I don't want to be like Meltzer or something where I just write bullshit that isn't like has no facts to it. So like AI was like, you can't just post something that's based on speculation. And I'm like, bro, it's the wrestling world. How much speculation is out there compared to facts? So then I asked Gary the same question. How much? I was like, Gary, before we started recording, I was like, Gary, what do you think speculation compared to factual reports in wrestling are? Like the percentage. He motherfucking nailed it. 15 to 20%. The rest, 80 to 85% is, speculation.
Yeah.
So that's what I wrote.
Well, the thing is, I know the principal idiots involved, so I kind of take that.
Okay, so ready for this? This is from Crime Watch Orlando, Avalon Park, Waterford. These are the neighbors of JaySin Rance, the registered sex offender. They don't give a fuck about wrestling. They just know these people because they're in their neighborhood all the time, okay? Oh, Donald's popping in. God damn it, Gary. Okay. Priscilla Kelly. Ready? This is from an anonymous participant, because no one uses their names except stupid me in this place, because JaySin has made people disappear. I'll just leave it at that. Priscilla Kelly has allegedly been stinking up East Orlando for at least a decade. Years before the pandemic, when that alleged escort agency was run out of Little Bear. Narcus, in parentheses. When that alleged escort agency was on East Colonial next to the WWE Training Center, she was there a lot and didn't even try to hide it. We're not necessarily outright accusing anyone who's seen at an alleged escort agency a lot of being a sex worker or customer. They could just be friends with convicted pedophiles. That sounds a little out of place, but they're so they must know. So they must know that Priscilla hangs out with Rance. That's why they're saying he's friends with convicted pedophiles.
Well, I do find it very interesting that Priscilla has never inked any deal with us. So, I mean,
has she ever deal with anyone?
No, that's what I mean.
How's that? Why didn't exactly? You know what I mean? There's like something. She's definitely got a lot of red flags. How about this is the used tampon girl. She put a used tampon into her opponent's mouth and I think her own mouth.
Jesus.
This is a real thing, people.
That's disgusting, but it can be very lethal because of the toxic shock.
Yeah. And then she was going to Israel.
Yeah.
Very recently. And then I guess she found out from fans, you shouldn't do that, moron. So she deletes Twitter. Now she comes back today. And I don't know. I guess I was in a bad mood, so I felt like writing that story, which is, again, from Crime Watch Orlando. People talk about bullshit sources. I named my fucking source. Unlike Dave and Sean always do, so fuck off.
And to be fair, Jay, I didn't know how big of a fan Jay was of her. We saw how hot she is.
Oh, totally, yeah.
But to say a lot of this negativity stuff.
I say it all the time. I'm like, I wish it was just the ugly ones that I could pick on, like Bailey. Bailey, who, oh my God, just wait until I drop that article. Absolute demon. Just like Priscilla. Yeah. But at least Priscilla's good looking. Like, at least she gives something to the world. Bailey looks... Right. I'm actually... This is so fucked up, but I'm actually going to do this. Do you know AI can, like... If you give AI a photo of two women, it'll tell you which one is better looking based on, like, symmetry and stuff.
Really?
Yeah. So... So ready for this? I'm doing the entire WWE female roster to prove Bailey is the ugliest. Then I'm going to link that to, like, my overall story with her. Why do you think they chose this ugly girl to be the role model? You know what I mean? Because she's the one that other girls can look at. Oh, she looks like me. Not the 9.99999% of the other female wrestlers who are supermodels. Yeah. Supermodels. Izzy Dame. You ever see that girl? Looks fake. Oh, looks like a fake human.
For the first time the other day. Yeah, I did. I think I did see her.
That's just one random name out of billions. I mean, just look at the NXT roster. It's insane. Look at the top women in WWE. Look at Alexa Bliss and fucking... Oh my God, I'm blanking.
Yeah, I don't
the other fucking blonde.
NXT really has a woman that's maybe Zarya. That's not so nice looking.
That's funny you said that. Funny you said that. I thought she looked hot as fuck the other night. Like she posted like herself, like, you know what I mean, like outside of, but you're right, like you're right. Zarya is like a bad looking WWE person, and she's probably gorgeous compared to the rest of the world.
Yeah.
Like you can't, and again, that's why I said Jordan's never gonna have a fucking make it. I still have no idea what to do with her.
Don't knock her wrestling. I love her wrestling.
Well, no, I'm gonna knock her wrestling now because I don't know what happened to her since she left TNA. She just, it's like she hurts people. She's not I think she lost too much weight. I think she forced change too much. You know what I mean?
Maxie and Paler. That's what she looks like. The character she presents.
So. Okay, before we get to the reviews, didn't you say, you know something about the tickets for this week, right? You looked into the tickets?
Somebody was saying that the venue, it's Albuquerque, Mexico. It's their first time being there.
Kingsley Coliseum.
Yeah, not the most smartest thing to do with an AMC deal. I know I guess somebody was trying to say AMC kind of give their 2 cents about where they should go.
Well, that's AMC land, isn't it? New Mexico?
Yeah, I think so.
Or am I just saying that because that's where Breaking Bad took place?
I think that's what somebody was saying. Yeah, I had a tie to Breaking Bad.
Okay, but you're saying the ticket sales are not good right now.
No, it's a 10,000 seat.
Okay, and here's what I say. Why the fuck would they be? All they announced is Jeff Hardy versus Mustafa Ali. Yeah. A new member of the system revealed. Feast or fucking fired, which isn't that a Thanksgiving thing? Am I thinking of something else?
I want to say it was like Dirt might have been on an episode of that or whatever, but then like you're coming off a very not everybody liked the debut.
Yeah.
On AMC.
You come back with fucking fire. You don't come back with feast or fired. I didn't mean that. That was a bad pun or whatever. But
my better come back with open fight night.
Totally.
I think
that would have sounded like at least like Future Fighter just sounds old and lame. You know what I mean? That to me it sounds like old.
Fight night, because then you kind of wonder who's on the fucking card. Are we going to get Joe Hendry for one night? I mean, they're on a live episode.
Just today they announced, or at least they put on socials, Elena Black will address fans. What is it? Today's Tuesday. Yeah. Like, why not put everything out there on fucking Friday? Yeah. I didn't even realize it was a live show. And then I did, and I was like, okay, why are they not treating it like a live show? Like, they're not...
Next night, I guess it's a 2-week taping, until...
Did Genesis even mention that this was live? You know what I mean? Did they mention this was a live show coming up during Genesis?
I can't even remember if they did. Like, I guess they must have just assumed...
I don't think they do. Maybe they didn't know?
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was... And then it was like...
Because originally it wasn't. This was not a thing. It was not supposed to be back-to-back live shows. I don't know when this even came... You know?
Honestly, I don't like the back-to-back live shows kicking off the network because if it turns out to look really awful on TV, it's not
then they're going to be like, fuck the live shows.
Not going to be happy.
Yeah, they're going to be like, fuck the live shows. And I'm like, okay, why did you go live twice in a row? Like, chill. Especially after you failed miserably week 1.
Somebody was pissed that I suggested they go to Chicago and go to Cicero Stadium, which is a much smaller venue. It's like 2,000 seats or whatever. And I was like, why? That'd be perfect for TV.
Why are they going to a 10,000-seat venue? Ever. Seriously.
Yeah, I know. I don't understand. Or even hell, why don't we...
Can a great AEW show sell 10,000 tickets? I don't think so. Maybe a pay-per-view, I don't know.
If we knew we were going to be part of AMC, why not look into maybe buying some kind of big venue where we could do all of our...
So what's I think? I'm guessing they're getting something out of this, like like a cut for working at that Albuquerque place. You know what I mean? Like they had a deal with, they have a deal with AMC because that's where they did shit with their shows. I don't know if any of this shit's true. But guess what? I recently learned you don't have to be true when you're talking about wrestling, and it's totally opened up my whole world to like anything. I can write about anything, and it's so much fun. So the Tony Khan thing. Did we talk about this on here or not? Oh yeah, we talked about the Trey thing.
Briefly, I think. Yeah.
So the whole thing with Tony Khan that I love is that Dave put him in a situation with this story that there's only 2 angles now. Like it's the fact that MJF got him tossed because of the X thing, or Tony Khan does not have as much power as everyone thinks, and like Dave just threw him under the fucking bus with that. Whoever made that story.
It could have been a network thing too.
That's what I'm saying. Their story, like I keep saying the media, the bullshit media, because it's one thing. It's literally, you can all look around. It's one fucking thing. What does Trump call it? Like the established media, whatever it is. Or not Trump, whatever. You know what I mean? What do people call like the media? You know what I mean? Like the real media. I'm saying the fake wrestling media is no different. You can go to every site. You're going to see boom, 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 boom. Every headline is very similar. Everyone's writing the same shit. And then go to fucking Wrestle Voice. No one's going to write about Priscilla Kelly. Even though I have a really good source that told me this. And people can say, they don't have their name on the thing. Yeah, of course not. It's a fucking sex trafficker. You know what I mean? His friends make people disappear. Samantha Fiddler. Teddy Hart. Supposedly, he's the one who got rid of her. And she came from his dojo. And like he hooked her up with whatever. That's a whole fucking thing. I can't even. Sorry, my head's spinning a little bit. But yeah, like why? I mean, Jeff Hardy versus Mustafa. That's fucking awesome. But like, they didn't even make it seem that way. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Maybe like, I don't know. Maybe build to that. That's one of the biggest fucking matches they can have. Does everyone realize that? Jeff Hardy is the match to anyone. Like, there's no bigger name than Jeff Hardy on the roster. No bigger star. No one's close, right? Am I missing anyone?
I mean, I know the Hardys as one unit are very needed, like in the tag division in terms of like popularity and everything. But like, there wouldn't be nothing wrong with letting Jeff go on a solo.
Totally agree. And then I think it might be necessary at this point.
It's creative.
Yeah. I think maybe that's why this match is happening. They know it's necessary. Their main event is shit.
Yeah, and then,
my father said to me? My father called me and he goes, "Oh man, this Kazarian guy's been around forever."
Yeah.
And I was like, and I was like, wait, you know Kazarian? You know what I mean? Because my dad's like
Henry, when he showed up on this week's Impact, did you notice he barely gets a pop anymore?
Yeah, it's so weird. It's so weird. Oh my god.
You know what I mean? I didn't feel like it was.
He still gets the. It's funny though, but he still gets the WWE pop. I mean, maybe you can say, maybe you could say we are a little smarter than WWE fans. It's like he's a fucking commercial. Like he's a he's a meme. You know what I mean? Like, and like what he was on Genesis, right?
Was he? I know he was on this week.
He was in that really good match. That a lot of people said it was the match of the night. I didn't think it was. He was in a triple threat against Moose and come on. Cedric. Henry Moose Cedric.
Oh.
Where the hell were you?
Okay. Thinking that was this wasn't this past Thursday? I don't know. Or not past Thursday, but Genesis?
Yeah. Yeah, it was Genesis.
That's what I'm thinking about. Like he didn't really get like a big pop at Genesis, or maybe I was confusing it once. I was thinking we did 2 weeks ago.
Sounds. I don't know if it was how much was the sound. You know what I mean? And
like
you said, I didn't remember the AJ thing, and then I don't know if you said it on this episode or before we started talking that it was hard to hear AJ's music.
Oh yeah, it started to play, and then the first 5, 6, 7 seconds, you didn't hear nothing, and then bam, and then you heard it. It was like they fucked up when they played his theme. Like maybe somebody kind of shit the bed when they started to play it, you know?
Only the greatest goddamn theme song ever, and one of the most important moments. Just play the goddamn... how do you not practice that? How do you not practice just getting the goddamn theme right? It's so frustrating.
Yeah,
it's so frustrating.
Anniversary, that was so perfect because did you see the reaction on Slater? He didn't even. I don't even think he knew AJ was in the building.
Oh yeah.
He went get over it.
Talk about bad luck. I mean, good lord. Out of the entire fucking roster, Leon Slater and Danny Luna might be top 3 of people you could not have missed these shows. We talk about TNA just has bad luck. This is TNA having bad luck. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Danny, I think, was going to win the title.
But Jay, I think Eric Bischoff made a very good comment. He goes, if you're going to advertise stuff, you should always have those visas in your back pocket. There should be no reason for when you go live that you have to make excuses. Oh, well, I know they use the card subject to change, and I feel like that's a very dated statement as well.
But which one are you talking about? Well, I mean, but what was Bischoff saying about how do you get out of visa issues? You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, he said that stuff you should have been working on that building up until
make sure nobody leaves the fucking country 2 weeks before your show, something like that.
Yeah, something like.
But talk about lucking out. Do you know where he ended up?
What's that?
Talk about lucking out. I mean, how many people do you think watched Genesis compared to how many watched SmackDown, where he ended up? He ended up on SmackDown.
And again, I'm still seeing
SmackDown was in the UK. They're gonna take this dude very soon. There's no doubt.
Oh yeah,
WWE is in love with this fucking guy.
There's a lot of trolls on the comments and stuff the night of Genesis. Some people were saying,
they were all out. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go watch JCW. I'm gonna go watch AEW.
Yeah, these were the people who ran to Cage Match to fucking vote 0. Not even smart enough to give it a 3, so it wasn't as so AI couldn't take a glance and be like, yeah, that's obvious fucking bombing. I looked at it. I fucking hate. First off, I hate those words so much. It was kind of a joke. I asked AI as a joke, review bombing. I was like, yeah, of course. I give you a few things. I'm like, yeah, I hate that fucking word because it's usually just bullshit about a shitty fucking show or a movie. You know what I mean? You know what think they said Marvel got review bombed?
Well, I mean, that's
the Marvels got review bombed. No, it was terrible.
That's like clearly I reviewed a movie this past week. It got like an 8% on Rotten Tomatoes or something. I'm like, how can it be that bad?
That's what I mean.
You know what I mean?
That's, okay, was it that bad?
No.
Okay, well, that's what I mean. But like, and you know, who gets it? How many get like less than an 8%? Okay, this would be less than an 8%. No, I'm sorry. This would be.
It depends. It kind of depends on.
Well, they give it a 1 point. They give it a 1.7, so it would be like 15% on Rotten Tomato, I guess.
But I mean, I think this shit's like fucking subjective too, because it depends on what your movie interests are. If you like,
I think movies are way more. I think movies are way more than wrestling.
Yeah.
Like, wrestling is kind of, it's very similar. Like, there's no horror wrestling, even though there totally fucking should be. God damn it! Oh my god, how do we never think of that? You're the horror guy. You're the horror guy. Jesus Christ! I mean, I guess the Hardys kind of got close to it.
Oh yeah!
Imagine going full on though.
Yeah. Yeah, and then
Somebody please steal this idea. Someone please. A goddamn horror wrestling promotion. Holy shit. We're making history. I believe we're making history right now.
Somebody was saying give TNA more of a leeway in terms of what they can do on the product, so why not take advantage?
I've been saying for years, man, wrestling needs to change. Like, let WWE be WWE. Everyone else can't keep doing the same fucking shit all the time.
Like they don't have an identity, which they
totally
don't.
Let AEW be AEW. Let TNA be the wacky motherfuckers that.
Yeah, and I don't like them being referred to as WWE Light either, because it's like
that's what they are, though. Yeah, that's what they are. Though.
I just kind of feel
so
like
get out of there. It's on them.
They need to try to get their own.
Totally,
identity.
it's on them. Yeah. Totally. Do more cinematic matches.
Yeah.
Even though some people have been visiting the. See, now this sucks. I just remember this, and I was going to talk about the Hardy compound that I'm totally excited for, but I don't even know if they're going to go back to that because a bunch of fucking morons are. Have you heard this? A bunch of assholes are just showing up at the Hardy house, like knocking on the door, like, "Oh, it's the Hardy compound. Can't we go look around?"
And where the hell was the gimmick match on the TNA AMC?
Totally.
You know what I mean? Like, why didn't they do something, out of the box for a change? And,
and way too much talking.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'd love to see like the layout written down. You know what I mean for that show, with all that talking, and nobody was like, seriously, not one more match. We shouldn't put a match like here, right here in between all this talking.
that was totally a introductory episode, but like, was that the time for it?
Yeah, no.
I would let people kind of get to know the roster over the coming weeks rather than
totally.
They tried to do too much in one episode, and then
totally.
with the V.
Okay, let's go down. So AJ opened the show, but that was it. It was like no hook, no reason for him to open the show. Everyone knew he was there. You could have played his fucking music, had Kazarian come out, like, you know what I mean, like him, piss everyone the fuck off, and then you have the real AJ come out, and then you have more of a setup for that match where maybe he doesn't even need a title. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I did like his exchanges backstage.
Oh, that was the
Anna.
To me, him and the highlight of the show for me was literally AJ glancing at the TNA World Title.
Oh yeah, that was mentioned.
That little fucking glance. That was him. That was him saying, like, I forget what he said. He said thanks, right? He just said thanks after Kazarian went off on his face. He glanced at the belt and he said thanks. Like, and to me that was, he needed a reason, and he just got one to go back for the title. And guess what was just announced last night on Raw?
Oh, I think I did see, Loser Leaves Raw.
AJ Styles. If Gunther can't beat AJ Styles at the Royal Rumble, he is forced to retire. Gunther's whole fucking thing is retiring people. He is not losing a month or two after making John Cena fucking tap. This guy might not lose for 2 years. You know what I mean? So.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like, I think it'd be ridiculous to have AJ retire this fast, without even feuding or anything. But that's what they did with Cena. I'm thinking if he gets a win over Gunther, that Cena didn't get a win over Gunther, so you can't have him get a win over Gunther.
No.
So it's got to be a one and done. but it's also set up for boom. He goes right to TNA.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because there's nothing saying he can't.
Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Plus, they're partners. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Not like WWE. I think this has been set up. He dropped his tag titles a few weeks ago.
But it still gives WWE extra exposure on another night. You know what I mean?
And WWE is so fucking totally.
Yeah,
and WWE is so stacked they could literally fire AJ Styles and like 5 people like him, and you wouldn't notice 2 weeks later. They'll put
you and I know AJ from TNA.
Yeah.
Deep down, but we all know he's kind of, I guess now he's been in WWE longer than he was in TNA. So.
Yeah. But I mean, that's it. He's definitely coming back. So fuck everyone who comes crawling back when he comes back and he's in the main event scene. And to me, just seeing that, I start the show with like a 5. Because you got AJ Styles coming back to go for the fucking world title. That's a fact. That's definitely happening. And now the fact that his career is on the line in January, come on.
But and the thing is, not any fault of his, but I think it will never top the return at Slammiversary. To me, that was I literally teared up when I.
Yeah, that's another thing. I think they kind of did
That's
another thing. He returned 3 times in a really short amount of time, so it's that's why I think they fucked up again. You don't just do AJ, hey, here's a fucking commercial. Oh, thank God I just said that word, because remind me what you were talking about.
And honestly, Jay, I don't think you throw in the mic for 5+ minutes either if you don't really have nothing valuable for him to say.
Someone has to come out.
Yeah.
You gotta get that AJ rub.
Yeah.
Even if he abuses you, that's an AJ rub. That was just such a fucking waste. And to start the show with that, the crowd was so fucking hot. There is nowhere to go but down.
Even over time, AJ is not a promo guy. I mean,
he never was.
Great character.
No, he never was. That's why you gotta have him do something physical.
Yeah.
Just hit his fucking move on one asshole.
Yeah, or suicide dive, something.
Totally, anything. God. All right, so... That's what I mean. And then they go to, again, I like these guys, but it's Elijah and the Hardys versus Order 4. It's really hard to go from AJ Styles to that if you're a casual fan.
Yeah.
Other than the Hardys.
We might want to mention Justin Lyons was playing the Hardys entrance on
okay, yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool, too.
Also, did we mention the people on the side? Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, I guess... First, why? Do we need to hear from Perez Hilton during the fucking show?
I didn't want to hear from him anyway. No
Good
one
Lord.
With Miley Cyrus talk.
See, I didn't even know that. I can't even... The fact that this guy is also, might be... my fucking brain is going to explode.
People are bitching that we have Masha. Well, she don't deserve a chance, but
oh, yeah.
She don't deserve a chance, but we have a pedophile.
It's so true. Oh, God. Oh, shit.
And what did Masha really do? It was a broken
to
relationship.
Her boyfriend.
She didn't hurt nobody.
Her boyfriend. You know what I mean? I don't mean that
Yeah.
I'm just saying that's domestic.
Not like we're endorsing it. But
no, I'm saying that's domestic. That's the number one thing in America.
And it's also hearsay. Anyone will tell you.
But no, you want to fuck a kid? That's cool. Pop on over to TNA. What the fuck?
What's next? Are we going to hire Dan Schneider?
Holy shit. Sorry. I don't think, did we talk about Moose on this show? No. Moose, who, my lord.
Oh.
I can't wait till this fuck is gone. Moose, who, I don't give a fuck. Mentioned him before. The only motherfucker alive who trains with Chase and Rance and openly said he deserves another shot in wrestling.
Oh,
in a few days, he's wrestling Marty Scurll.
I don't know about you, Jay, but I feel like his character is the same old with the huffing and puffing down to the ring.
Sorry, I was hoping you would get angry about the Marty Scurll thing again.
Well, I am mad about that, but like I know for some reason certain characters in wrestling are always given a second chance, but Masha.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Well, yeah, that's what I mean. That follows your point. Marty's another one.
Yeah.
He might have fucking did something with a 13-year-old. Allegations. Yeah. Just like the allegations about Masha, because there is no factual fucking thing.
Yeah.
It's words, allegations. It's all the same. Just like allegations against Tessa Blanchard being racist and spitting on a piece of shit who still makes videos on slampegs.com, La Rosa Negra, to this fucking day. Still making videos with a pedophile. Everyone's cool with pedophile shit. Tessa Blanchard said something racist when she was 19. Even if she fucking did, she was 19 years old. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you people that you're still chanting and you have a problem with this? How old are you? You're still not a little fucking racist? Fuck you. Sorry. Okay. Where were we? Okay, so the Hardys got the win. My big problem here. I'm curious if you noticed this. What was the big man doing this entire match?
I missed what you said. It cut off. What match?
The Hardys match, the opening 6-man tag. Where was the big?
Oh, Dutch.
No. What the hell's his name? Order 4. The Order 4 mom. I always forget this fucking guy's name.
Oh, Agent Zero. I thought you were talking about the Hardys and
Agent Zero doesn't do dick the entire match, but it's making me crazy because like people are around him and I'm like, dude, fucking do something.
Yeah.
After the match, he takes out the Hardys, which okay.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I really hate when people like, if you're part of the goddamn thing, like you have to help them win matches or at least try. Like, okay, then Vincent comes out. This I didn't like. This grossed me out. He put the chain through Jeff's ear.
I mean, it definitely is very like I don't like that.
Like good visual, but it grossed me out. Yeah, I get it.
As a person that has pierced ears, I don't know. I don't know why God's hell anybody would ever get that like those big gauge things in there.
It makes my ears hurt thinking about it. So whatever.
Yeah. That's fair. I've never went that route. I just have the regular Conan, the wrestler Conan.
And again, this is such a great job by Himanshu. Again, 411. The Gia Miller thing with Kazarian and AJ. So this is what Himanshu writes. That was a huge tease by AJ. After the opening promo, you thought that's all there was to it, and he wasn't going to wrestle in TNA. But this segment made you think otherwise. Exactly. It shouldn't have been backstage. This should have opened the fucking show. Because what if people turned it off by now? Yeah. Gia Miller introduces the cast of Dark Winds, Morrissey, Candice Michelle, and Ryan. Ryan ended up getting crotched on the barricade, which...
Oh, and this was when people were having a goddamn meltdown. Oh, you gotta stop showing the empty crowd. And I was like, motherfuckers, that venue was packed to the hill.
Yeah. And if you're gonna talk to people like celebrities, like, what do you think? They're gonna have them sitting with fucking fans and screaming?
Yeah.
What you can't do it like that, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe put them backstage. I was thinking, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that definitely would have been a better...
Like somewhere, because it was a weird... I get what you're saying, but also I didn't like how it looked.
Why not have them on a panel before the show?
Yeah, because I don't like how it looked either, but like I did like the whole...
Yeah, me too.
Santino comes out and introduces Daria Ray, Sonya Deville. Love this. She's a huge deal. She's going to be great. Awesome talker. Awesome character. What?
Does that have anything to do with Cruella Deville?
Probably.
Or is that, you know what I mean? Like,
probably, because her real name's Daria Baronetto or something like that. And her girlfriend or wife might be the hottest goddamn thing in the universe. That is no joke. You can look that shit up. Daria Ray and Tony Baronetto, I believe. She comes out, talks nice about Santino before very quickly turning on Santino, abusing the shit out of him, which I thought was really good. Just destroying.
I think to maybe space that out a little bit to kind of...
Oh, yeah, totally. Maybe wait a week. Maybe wait a week.
Yeah, or even...
Santino, thank you so much. You're fantastic. You've done an amazing job. Go fuck your mother. Like, wait, what?
Yeah, it's very rushed to be a deal. Like, it seemed kind of, like, rehearsed. You know what I mean?
Again, Manchu, again, my boy. Or if it's a girl, whatever, sorry. I love Daria Ray here. She's clearly got great promo skills and instantly got her heel persona over. Also, sorry, missed it. She introduced her first knockout, Elena fucking Black. Now that puts the show to a 6. With AJ and Elena Black, to me, with everything else, you take, without anything else happening, you get 6 points. You get 6 points, maybe 7 for Daria. You know what I mean?
Especially when we thought the Cora Jade character was gone. I know she has to go by this other name, but we all know her as Cora Jade. And then, and then to have her, because she was one of the ones we wanted signed back when we were kind of, she was NXT then she got on, and then she kind of went into seclusion.
It's funny. People are like, oh, she wasn't good enough for WWE. Yeah, because no one knows. Like, maybe she realized I can make fucking so much more money in OnlyFans. You know what I mean? Like, you know how much NXT goes? You know how much NXT people make? They don't make $100,000 a year. Did you know that?
And the TNA schedule is a lot lighter than
totally. Totally.
Like you can go do your thing and you can still come back and make your appearances and you still get your paycheck. You know what I mean?
Totally. It's a little odd that she's there when I know that certain other people are there, but whatever. Curious if her and Tessa would become friends as two people who got away from that little scumbag piece of shit. Maybe we could start a whole new thing and they could just take over. Also, when you get Elena, you might get Mandy. Elena and Mandy literally have been wrestling on Instagram together, the two of them. And I'm sure they're doing it even more on OnlyFans. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, they're a duo at this point. Or, a lot of the time. So, I would not be shocked if Mandy shows up at some point. And that's fucking Mandy Rose. I mean, you think Elena's big?
And I think another thing that played into the rating of this episode, the debut episode, was a lot of people were bitching with lack of in-ring action, which I totally get that too. But I think they tried to tackle too much between the visa issues and we really didn't go into this AMC debut on fire.
And again, two upping all over the place. They had that really good segment that I liked. And then next up, the personal concierge introduces Perez Hilton. And the whole Mr. Elegance thing, that's how you introduce someone? Perez fucking Hilton?
Yeah.
I kind of like the fact that TNA is nothing right now because, it's not like they are getting Perez Hilton over.
Because they didn't get backlash really from doing it, really.
But also, they're not getting credibility. They're not giving him credibility. You know what I mean? I don't think anyone's winning in this situation.
Nobody's gonna really. Remember when he was
what it might do is make people like me write articles like, "Why the fuck is anyone spotlighting this piece of shit again?" And again, is that not similar to Moose working with fucking? You know what I mean, Marty?
When I seen him, Jay, you know what he looked like to me? I don't know if you remember that song back in the 80s. I like it hot, hot, hot.
Yeah.
It reminds me of David Johansen.
I'm not kidding. I just realized I get sad when I see him because it just reminds me of 30 years ago. whatever he fucking mattered. I don't he used to out celebrities. That was his fucking thing.
Yeah, mixed with the Birdman and the NBA.
This motherfucker was like a stalker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He would stalk celebrities.
Yeah.
Now they're fucking.
This character, Perez Hilton or actor, whatever he is, kind of comes off something that would come out of the TNA Asylum days.
Oh my god, totally. Totally. Like a fucking flashback we just saw from 20 fucking years ago when people actually knew who Perez Hilton was. Okay.
Yeah.
So I hated everything about that. Okay, let's get to something better. Well, kind of better. The Inspiration, who I just felt it. Or not felt it, I saw it. I kept looking around. Everyone and their mother was promoting the TNA show. This show.
What?
Cassie and Jessica weren't. So I'm like, oh, fuck. They're done.
Well,
they announced after the show that they're done.
Well, the thing is, Jay, the funny thing is they said that they felt the Inspiration were totally phoning it in, during this match, not really showing much enthusiasm.
I felt that way since they pretty much came back.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, very, very.
Love their outfits.
partial to Cassie Lee, but
yeah,
I don't know. I don't know.
I love the matching outfits, but I think you said before we recorded they're like the Elegance brand is kind of like a younger, fresher version.
I hate to say it, Jay, but I think Spitfire were actually better tag team than they were.
Yeah, they're also not that good in the ring. Yeah, no, they've never been very good wrestlers. I mean, they've never been very good. I think even they might admit they're not great wrestlers.
Yeah,
they're entertainers. You know, I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
This is their second time back, and I feel like they've kind of noticed the fans aren't really into them. Kind of like when Taya Valkyrie came back the second time.
Maybe fans felt it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like they're not my cup of tea. You know.
Okay, so Mr. Elegance. Like, see, that's another thing I hate. They couldn't just fucking lose. Like, it's such an AEW thing that everyone has to be protected.
Oh, you're thinking that they should have just ditched the concierge or something?
No, like somebody grabbed Cassie's legs.
Oh, okay.
Like they couldn't just lose clean, even though it's their last fucking match in TNA. Like,
yeah. I thought maybe you were trying to say, do we need to have the faction even bigger?
I know. I just hate that people don't lose clean. It's like it's just a huge thing these days. People don't fucking do it anymore. Like, we gotta protect people. Like, for what? They're literally never coming back.
I didn't really like the concept of this. What was his name? Got blanking on his name tonight. That was of the Elegance brand, Mr. Elegance.
Oh, okay.
He was a very standout character, I thought. But like, is it going to be something I want to keep seeing? You know, because I mean, I think it's going to be competitive after a while.
Terrible having being introduced by fucking Perez Hilton.
Yeah.
Like, to me, that I couldn't get that out of my head, and I wasn't really paying attention. But Stack's backstage with Ariana, who, goddamn, she's like Stephanie McMahon. Like when she just turned heel and got like so much hotter.
You know what? I'm seeing a lot of people saying the two of them on TNA. They think they're way more interesting than Steve Macklin.
Oh yeah. Oh, totally.
So,
I mean, Ariana. I don't know, again, if people don't know, Ariana used to do the goddamn TNA Impact Twitch stuff. There was like 40 people watching, and she would be into it because she like really cared.
And I think she makes a better heel, really, than she does a face. Like, with what she's
totally,
doing.
Yeah. See, and I didn't think she could. I did not think she could because she's like, I don't know. I've only I spoke to her. Like, I don't know how old she was, but like,
I'm not.
Like, I was running the Impact on Twitch account, and she was the Twitch girl. You know what I mean? So like, I would just send her messages sometimes, like, "Hey, heads up for this." You know what I mean? She's like, "Oh shit, thanks." You know what I mean? Like small things, but like she was just always super nice and like always like she would ask me things, like, you know, like she would literally ask me things. We didn't know each other. I never said my name. I was just a random fan who was helping, and like she was just the nicest fucking human in the world. And now she's killing it as a heel, so good for her.
Yeah. Happy for her success. I don't know a lot about her, but like in the short time, like she's you can tell she's borrowed a page or two from like getting over as a character, like her dad.
Oh yeah, totally. So. Yeah. Like very, I'll say like Chevy Chase, kind of like a physical stuff that she also does. You know what I mean? Like, you know, faces and everything. Kind of, she stole that from her dad. So, Santino introduces Li Ying Li. I'm sorry. Before this, Indy Hartwell. Did they show a goddamn promo for her? Like, they actually introduced her character a year later. This kind of angered me. like no, you don't get to introduce a character. You can't become a character now, but also, you know, good for them. Like that they're.
I don't know. This is where it happened. Maybe I'm thinking. This is so confusing because you.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to do shows.
So, like another back to back,
and we usually skip this show.
Did you catch blanking on her first name, Crawford? What's her first name?
Victoria.
Alicia Fox. Oh, Victoria Crawford?
Yeah.
Did you catch her backstage when she sat on the lady's lap and she goes, "Are you flirting with me?"
Oh, I didn't catch that. No. I'm not sure which one that was.
They're trying to go for a lesbian angle or what the hell they're doing, but I thought it was pretty. It's actually one of the funniest things she's done so far.
I was going to say, she's never done anything funny, so that would easily be number one once I see it.
Yeah.
She's with Mila. What? She's with Mila and Tessa, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I got to say it. Mila Moore is one of the most nothing of a wrestlers I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like, good
I don't
Lord.
know why they didn't play it up like Tessa had a younger sister.
Oh my God. 1,000%.
You know what I mean?
It's exactly what it looks like. She looks like Tessa's younger sister who
longer, taller, and more lean. That's it.
Doesn't know about things like gear yet.
Yeah,
that would totally play. Holy shit!
Think that's much better than what we're getting. I mean, even if you could keep Robert Stone in and just get rid of Crawford.
We might need a really special name. We need a really good title for this one because we have just pumping out gold. Jeez, that's your second great idea, man. Totally. Retcon that shit, bro. Retcon that shit. It's not too late.
I swear to God, she looks like a Blanchard in the face.
Totally. Oh my God. Yeah, totally. It's almost creepy. It's almost creepy. Yeah.
They're both hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's almost weird. But like, again, how fucking uncreative are you that you put them together? You have eyeballs. Yeah. You can see them. You can see they look very much. Call her a fucking cousin.
Or something.
God damn. Remember the Deaners?
Yeah.
Guess what, everyone? Breaking news. They're not related. You don't have to be related to be wrestling related.
Probably the most interesting together of Jake something and Diener when they were the Deaners.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Got to give it to Jake though. Killing it in AEW. Did not see that coming at all. Holy shit. Like one of the few things they've ever gotten right, Nate. And you know what I mean? Like lately, like in terms of especially brand new guys. But I could see Jake being a Tony kind of guy.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy's a hell of a fucking wrestler. No personality, which that's totally AEW.
Yeah.
So Santino introduces Li Ying Li. I think you said last week. She doesn't feel like the Knockouts champion. Who comes out with Zia Brookside? I don't think that helps either. She looks like she's in a goddamn tag team. Santino mentioned the Visa thing. I did like that.
And I know people like Zia looks like I know she's probably good friends with Li Ying Li, but she doesn't look like she's very comfortable in the storyline because she kind of feels like
she's just an extra.
Yeah, like
she's a tag teammate that's not really wrestling for the tag teams anymore. So weird. So Li Ying Li signed an open contract at Genesis. Zarya and Sol Ruka came out. I mean, goddamn. Sol Ruka is one of my favorites. Like Sol is one of my favorites in wrestling. She just is. She's so fucking creative with her moves. She reminds me of Canyon.
Oh, yeah.
Or a young Brian Cage. Remember Brian Cage? Good Lord. Oh, yeah. What the fuck happened to Brian? What happened to Brian Cage?
A lot of people don't want him back in TNA. They think he's just like a glory.
At this point, I don't know, because I don't know if he has that. What he used to have, you know what I mean? Maybe he's just not healthy. I think he got too big at one point. I think he definitely got too muscular at some point.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh, sorry, just a little bit of breaking news. I heard from a source. This is totally true. Sometimes I will bullshit and say a source, but that's just I won't do that with you people. Usually, never. I think I might have done it the one time when I said I thought TNA was going to be sold by the end of last year.
Yeah.
But still, I'm not totally off of that. I think TKO might own them.
I definitely think it'll be more telling if we start seeing the arenas get dressed up a lot more.
Yeah, totally. I mean,
production increases.
Okay, but also, just in terms of wrestling, think about this. Li Ying Li comes out, does an open challenge. Where the fuck did Sol Ruka and Zarya come from? In a wrestling, you know what I mean? Why would they be backstage? Why would they be backstage at a TNA show?
Oh, yeah. It's more sort of proof of the working relationship.
It doesn't make sense.
No,
maybe if you put them on video, but why would they be backstage? It's totally over. I'm totally overthinking it, but whatever.
They might have went with the Zarya thing because I know quite a while ago when Jordan was there, she wanted her to come over to TNA.
Oh, Zarya?
Yeah, she wanted a match with her. I don't know if they ever got one. I don't think they did.
And again, he meant you. I love that we're getting Zarya. Her and Sol are kind of NXT talent I'd like to see more of in TNA. I could not agree more.
Yeah, that's what somebody was just mentioning, like Sol Ruka, like, why can't we get those kind of talents? And then, lo and behold, we get them.
Yeah. I mean, that was a hell of a surprise there. And again, Sol Ruka, come on, people. That pushes it to a 7, in my opinion.
Well, and Jay, did they... I want to say, did they advertise Sol Ruka and Zarya were going to be there on the debut?
No, that's what I'm saying. So, they shouldn't have, I'm saying if you want to really dig into it, they had no reason to answer a challenge because they couldn't have been backstage unless they knew ahead of time about the thing, which they did. But, I mean, great. I mean, good switch here. I mean, the fact that they can bring over NXT people is just incredible. Yeah. This could have been Jody fucking... I already forgot her name. This could have been Jody Threat. And I know an entire asylum would freak out and mark out because...
I guess she was recently signed to people that knew.
I'm sorry, but she's one of the most boring wrestlers in the history of wrestling.
She's not a bad wrestler, but she's the ultimate... I feel like she's the ultimate Shotzi Blackheart. Like, she tries to steal the colored hair.
I feel like not even. Like, she just... Because, she's not... She does the shit that usually should get people easily over. Like, sprinting around. You know what I mean? But that doesn't even work for her. Like, she does, I feel like she's, the hometown woman, and she still can't get over.
Yeah, kinda. She's the only 30-year-old woman that looks like she's 50.
Yeah, that's also fair. Yeah, I mean...
Very old.
And again, I'm sorry. And listen, I don't give a fuck. I mean, I talked about this earlier. I talked to AI a lot. About having a face for radio. Yeah. I was watching this dude on What Culture last night. I'm not kidding. Yeah. He's got to be 4'8", one of the ugliest motherfuckers I've ever seen in my life. I could not pay attention to the video. Yeah. And it got me thinking about that. Certain people are not on television because they have a fucking face for radio. Yeah. This is not what I didn't mean that. This was not originally aimed at the president, but I'm going to add the president to this. Dude, you got a face for radio. We don't need to see you on every goddamn title match.
Yeah, that's fair.
Good question. Now, where is Rosemary? Because you mentioned her before. Did they sign her? Is she possibly gone?
They he might have had a visa issue too because she is Canadian.
Okay.
I don't know if there's any truth to that, or
I'm trying to think. But so's Eric Young.
Up on Twitter and stuff. But
see, that's how stupid I am. I was gonna say so's Eric Young, but we don't know where the fuck they were coming from. Yeah, doesn't mean everyone goes home.
But somebody said Eric Young, I think, currently lives in the States. I don't know if that's true or not.
Okay, and I hated everything about the two. I like that we can put this together in 2 days. 2 days of treating JDC like he's fucking Ric Flair. How long was he in TNA?
How much better of a send-off did he get than the Sami Callihan? Remember
Sami Callihan
shit.
Left? Yeah, no, what did he do? What did he do for TNA? Other than be the back-to-back wrestler of the year. Match.
Yeah.
I think the best match in TNA history with him and Tessa.
And I want to say that Sami got his send-off at a PLE. And
did they call him?
He got paid for...
It was an angle. It was an angle that they were calling him fat and shit.
Yeah.
JDC gets treated like fucking... Holy shit. This was 2 days. 2 days of insane respect.
His single biggest accolade is beating Chris Jericho, who's formerly
seriously. AEW. When he was and that was early on in his fucking gimmick, when they thought the gimmick would last, and it didn't.
Yeah.
That was... And probably also Jericho's worst loss, you know what I mean, in terms of, if you go down this career shit. Or, maybe the worst... Or just a terrible booking decision.
Yeah, definitely.
The guy never did anything with himself, and I'm sorry.
Kind of like the time when the Genius got a count-out win over Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. I don't know. That's what this guy is, the Genius. That's what he... I mean, he was a much less interesting... the Genius was creative as fuck. That guy pops out today throwing those things around. You know what I mean? That guy was way ahead of his time.
There's definitely very much that type of character, our Nolan Void nowadays, and you look back, where the hell are they now?
Yeah, also, okay, they could have totally done something really cool with this. Some kind of tension, Eddie is freaking out, or Moose is a little angry. something.
Yeah.
Like, about, like, someone's like, fuck you, JDC. You're ditching us for what? Because you got married? Something like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just one guy.
Yeah, we didn't have, and if I remember right, didn't he have to do a lot of convincing to get in?
Totally, yeah. Dude, suck dick to get in there.
Well,
totally. He was like, remember, he was the extra hanging around for like a few months?
Yeah.
They let him in. What did he do? What did he do?
Yeah.
Nothing. He did nothing.
Yeah.
And he gets treated like fucking, holy shit. This dude got more time than John Cena. He got a better send-off than John Cena.
Somebody kind of mentioned that maybe they'll bring in Matt Taven, and between him and Eddie, they'll throw Moose out of the group.
Oh, how's this for? This is an awesome job. Because, again, I looked into this. For the most part, AEW doesn't have any of those things like WWE where you can't show up for a while. So Matt Taven can show up Thursday.
Oh,
unless he had some weird contract where he couldn't. But most everyone that leaves AEW can show right up. So, I mean, again, there's so many fucking people, man. Taven.
Speaking of a former alumnus of TNA, did you see Hammerstone? He's wrestling in NWA now.
Oh, God. That dude is so fucking... The NWA is just unwatchable. And I'm sorry if anybody watched.
Trevor Murdoch, of all people.
But also, NWA, you know Rich Swann is wrestling there?
Yeah, I've seen that. Like,
I just noticed that.
right?
I don't like that. Like,
no, I don't either.
And if you're on AMC, you got to make people fucking choose.
And he don't fit the NWA style.
Oh, not at all. Yeah, I was thinking that too. Except the whole, does he dance? I mean, I guess that always gets over with NWA and shit. Oh, I'm sorry, we didn't mention Dixie Carter. Love this. She actually got booed. I mean, talk about scumbags. There would not be a TNA, you fucking morons, if it wasn't for Dixie Carter saving dumbass Jeff Jarrett, who would have bankrupted that shit in 6 months. Do you know the story? Jeff Jarrett teamed up with a really shady fucking company.
Yeah.
That's what fucked them over. Jeff Jarrett being a moron, number 1 million out of 17 million in his goddamn life. Just a biggest business failure. You know what I mean? Like, he failed in months. Dixie's came in and fucking saved him, and people still treat Jeff like he's the fucking creator and savior and founder.
And the thing is, Jay, I don't blame her for taking the jump and trying to go with Hogan and Bischoff to try and bring them, just to try and put them on the map a little more. I was like, oh, she listened to the wrong people. Yeah, Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff were the wrong people? Fuck you. Who are the right people? Yeah. The ones that beat Vince McMahon? And they needed some kind of leverage. They were going into the Monday Night War for the 1 week that it was, but you need somebody. Is that what it was? They pulled it after 1 week? Yeah, I think it was like I guess it was a demolished. Wow. I was going to say, they must have got their asses destroyed for 1 week. Okay, and then huge mistake. Huge production mistake here that a lot of people pointed out. Bully Ray comes out. Did you catch this? Bully Ray came out. Oh, yeah. As Dixie came out, right? They kind of stare at each other and me and you know exactly why they're staring at each other. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you look, Dixie's actually grabbing her back no, you're not going to put me through the table. They did not fucking show the video quickly, which they could have very quickly showed. No one has if you're a new watcher, you have no idea what the fuck that was about. It would have taken 10 seconds, right, to show that video? One of the greatest fucking videos in the history of TNA. One of the greatest moments in the history of TNA. Showed that video of her going through the table. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Right between impacts. Yeah, totally. Or right before they announce her, or right before they announce Bully. I mean, what is it, a 10-second fucking video? That would have been a good opportunity for Tom Hannafan to jump in and say, these are the kind of moments that we built TNA. Seriously. God damn, that was such a huge fucking little miss. Yeah. That was such a huge little miss. Somebody pointed it out, and I was like, wow. That was one of those things that I was like, wow, that's a Gary thing that I don't even think about, but this time I did think about it. When somebody said it, I was like, wow, that was a huge mistake. Huge. Well, and too, it could be a moment, too, geez, they really went to the Hammerstein ballroom. And Bully Ray even said after,
He kind of made up with Dixie when he sat at the table. About what, asshole?
Oh, yeah.
About what, asshole? I just started watching the show. What did you make up with Dixie about?
Yeah.
I'm pretending to be casual. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It would have been so easy. It's one of their best moments ever. It makes Bully look awesome. And more than anything, this fucking woman got booed. Show her breaking her fucking back for her fucking company that she saved. Her company, not Jared's.
Yeah, in her hometown too, right? Isn't she from down?
Didn't she break her spine or something?
I want to say she went through a lot of therapy.
God damn, fuck everyone who doesn't have all the respect in the world for her.
Well, keep in mind, at the time, I think she was like 50-some years old when she went through the table. You know, it wasn't like
totally.
She was like
and it was like a year-long fucking thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like one of the best moments, one of the best storylines, and they don't even show the goddamn video.
Yeah, I was really shocked they pulled it off when they put her through a table because I was like, no way they're going to.
Oh, that was one of the most insane things in the world. The crowd was chanting, "Ding dong, the witch is dead."
Yeah, I remember that.
At the top of their lungs.
And who can forget Bully or Devon doing last rites?
Oh my god, it was. I remember watching it. I'm like, they're not going to do it. Like, someone's coming. Someone's coming. So, I'm like, oh my god.
Good, but and I think that's the way it was even said.
Bully had the look of Bully had that murder look in his eyes. You know what I mean? And Devon's dancing around. It was just.
Why can't we have those moments? You know?
Why can't, dude? They're not even smart enough to fucking show them. Why can't we have them? Okay, sorry, we got to stop rushing. Okay, Santana defeats Kazarian. And I'll read from He-Man show again here. There was no surprise or cliffhanger at the end of the show, which was puzzling to me because you need that to hook potential fans. Yeah, I mean, 1,000%. I could not believe there was not a hook. Nothing was. I mean, what, they have Nemeth cash in, but I don't know. Was it the next night? Sorry. Yeah, no, he just won. That was it. No hook. No bullshit.
He was gonna. Wasn't he gonna?
No, we're thinking about the next. No, we're thinking about the next night.
It's really confusing because the matches are
yeah, we're going on. We're going on to Genesis because I'm already confused. So yeah, I totally agree. They did not have a hook at the end though. That was my biggest problem. Kickoff show. Nice to see. Kickoff show. Nice to see BDE in there, even though Eric Young got a win. One thing I noticed: Eric Young did not do his. He did not mention that fucking stupid thing he always mentions.
Oh yeah, we got KJ Orso.
Yeah, who is that? Because they said he came back?
I think he was a luchador.
Okay.
He's known as Fuego del Sol.
Oh, okay. Eric Young won, and it's actually got this is awesome chat.
Oh, I guess he was also known for his work in AEW from 2020 to 2023, so that's probably why he got a little bit of a pop.
Yeah. BDE, man. Hell of a job this guy's been doing for a fucking streaming guy.
Yeah.
I mean, did you see him come out with his phone? I'm sure he was actually live streaming.
Oh, yeah. They said, I guess it was proven later that they were, all of his friends were asked to attend, to come
to I mean, that is cool to me. Yeah. That's fucking YouTubers. Yeah. Do you know how many fucking young people live on YouTube?
Yeah. Well, they even said Perez Hilton, he has a lot of followers, too, for some goddamn reason.
I get that. Listen, you got to play to some creeps, I guess. Percival Contreras, I feel like he came out 17 times in the last 2 days.
Who's that?
The concierge. Was that me?
Oh, yeah.
Took him out how the wrestling fans smell like.
Oh.
Why? He's just the most basic fucking heat bullshit. So he came out to watch Indy, that match with Indy and Vicious Vicky. This was not her debut, but she did wrestle a Collision, I believe. And then she tweeted, she put on Instagram, she really wants to work with TNA. She posted something like, "I feel like we're really close now."
Oh, okay.
I mean, total knockout, gorgeous.
Oh yeah.
I think already you can see that she's a better character than Maya Moore just by the way she looks.
Yeah.
She has a really good look, like a characterish look. But I think she's more of a heel and Indy's a face, but whatever.
Kind of not make it up for us not signing. What's that girl that you liked? She was kind of generic, but she had a good, decent look. AEW has her now.
High-end.
High-end, yeah.
That's funny. Always wanted her, yeah. But yeah, she's pretty generic. She wouldn't have listed. One good thing here. Well, there's a few good things here. Like everything other than Mila Moore. Victoria. Wait, hang on. I'm getting confused. Did Victoria wrestle? No, Victoria didn't wrestle. This is Mila and Tessa. And Tessa got the pin. Tessa got the pin.
This was when backstage when Victoria made that comment. Are you flirting with
Okay, that's right. Yeah.
Kind of like hinting at maybe a lesbian angle. I don't know.
Yeah, that's interesting. I'm down with that. Give me some reason to watch Victoria other than she's very attractive. God damn it! Better than her just screaming like a. Oh God. Yeah. She was reminding me of the girl on Saturday.
You have to go back and watch that and see what we're talking about.
I'll have to check that out.
Somebody sitting in a chair. Some late. It might have been Vicky Venuto that she sat on the lap of. I can't remember.
Yeah. I call her Vicky. We call her Vicious Vicky, but I don't know if she has that name in no. I don't know if we can call her Vicious in TNA. Moore has a great look, and put her with Blanchard isn't a good idea. Really? Oh, that's Hall. Okay, he's the dummy. Sorry, we jumped from the smart guy to the not so smart guy. All due respect, Hall. I am reading from your thing, so I'm curious to see where this ends. It's certainly a start. Yeah, I don't know what he saw there, but I do agree with this. Venuto is brand new, and Hartwell is only so good on her best day.
Yeah.
Like, I felt like no one would say that. Except us. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but I will give her credit. She's still over, though, no matter what. No matter what you think of her, she still gets a reaction.
Well, they actually gave her a bit of a character, finally.
Yeah.
After, like, fucking, years? Like, goddamn, finally.
But I think it also proved when Indy had a bit of a rivalry with Danny. I think it really stood out, like, who the bigger star was of the two.
Yeah, totally. AJ Francis with Primetime, who's a streamer. Again, I don't mind that. But beating Rich Swann, I didn't like that at first until I realized Rich Swann is also in NWA.
Oh, okay.
Is AJ Francis? Probably. I don't know. But
and I also heard that AJ Francis might possibly be on the Feast or Fired possibility.
Ooh.
I don't know if that's any.
I would not mind that.
Yeah.
Good. I was trying to think about like who would make sense. I was trying to think about who would make sense.
I just kind of feel like he's not a full-time wrestler. Like, I feel like he's just more of a character than a wrestler. You know, I mean, he will wrestle, but like I kind of feel like he's more.
But also, he was just on Genesis, and he got a win.
Yeah, that's true too as well. So
that might be done. Elijah versus Mustafa with Tasha and Suited Goons. Really? Is that what they call them when you're not paying attention? I guess. This one gave it 2.5 stars. I thought it was a little better than that. I had fun. Mustafa's fucking fantastic. I'm sorry. What am I doing? I have my own fucking review. I thought this was. Am I wrong? I thought this was his best match ever. Easily. No, the other one. No, the other Elijah.
Oh yeah, definitely. I was commenting about that to myself. I was like, "Is this just me, or is this like one of the better matches he's had in TNA?" Because I just had said to somebody, "He's such a damn great character, but are you going to remember him 5 years down the road what matches did he really put himself on the map for?" And it's like, well, this was one of the better ones that kind of proved my point that I wasn't completely right about him.
Yep. I gave Genesis an 8 out of 10, which, that was too high. I'm just looking back now. That doesn't make sense based on all the things I didn't like. I liked the Zarya match. I thought that was the match of the night, actually. Li Yingli was awesome against Zarya.
Oh, yeah, with that stiff kick she gives Zarya, it looked really convincing.
And Zarya, hell of a goddamn job. Hardy's versus the Righteous, I thought was okay. It was good, not great, but good enough. And we know the feud's still going, which I'm happy about.
I was surprised with the card, though, like going into this. I know a lot of people said they were not going to pay $40 for this, and I was like,
yeah, that's fair.
And some people say that they ended up watching it in replay, or what, I don't know how they would have watched it again for cheaper. Maybe they pirated whatever, but they said they would have paid $40 for it. So I don't know. It's made me and mixed viewer kind of not PLEs.
Okay. It's just not the greatest fucking. I mentioned TKO possibly owning TNA. Why the fuck would Joe Hendry get a win on a pay-per-view?
Oh, yeah. I thought that was really, I don't know. I honestly thought that would have been a better moment to give it to newly signed Cedric Alexander.
Totally. And the number one contender is Cedric Alexander.
Yeah.
I would have bet money on that. Like, you could have him lose before. And to fucking Joe Hendry?
Yeah, I don't know.
Who, like you said before, we recorded, like, he's not as over as he was.
I kind of feel like the Moose character is really stagnant or stale right now. Like, he just kind of
he's been for a while. Yeah, he's been for a while. He's too busy trying to get fucking kid fuckers back into wrestling. So, the main event I thought was really good. The near cash-in totally had me.
Oh, yeah, with the
Nick Nemeth wearing a half shirt. A little distracting and feminine. I don't know what that's about, but I guess that's always been his character.
Oh, I think he was trying to pay nod to HBK.
Yeah. Guess what? Even though you've always tried to be him, you'll never be him, bro. Get over it. No. Try something else. You don't need to wear shorts that are up your asshole when you're a referee in a match, dude. Okay.
Yeah.
Eddie versus JDC. Yeah, we mentioned this before. Way too long. Kicking out. Oh yeah, I wrote this. Kicking out of finishers like he's prime Hulk Hogan. He kicked out of like 3 of Eddie's finishers. Fuck you.
Oh yeah, the Boston.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
I don't care how close they are, man. That just knocked Eddie Edwards down a few pegs.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I get it. It's his will to stay, undefeated, but in the same.
Fighting for his life. I mean, I get that. Yeah.
Yeah. I get it.
Okay, well, did you catch this? I'm not even sure if I'm making this up. I'm pretty sure JDC smiled, just like Cena did. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Remember Cena smiled right before he tapped out, totally breaking fucking the number one rule in wrestling.
Oh, okay.
Gonna get a copyright strike.
What?
Sorry, gonna get a copyright strike for playing that probably. Okay, sorry, I thought I had the right clip, but I didn't. Ryan Mara, that's on my downs. The crowd was The crowd was into it. I'll give it that.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, who cares? And why is this on a pay-per-view? Mara got a singles match on a pay-per-view. Tessa Blanchard didn't.
Yeah, I don't know. I just felt like I felt really bad for Mara here because I felt like she was being thrown around like a rag doll a little bit. She's very dainty. Like, I was afraid he might.
Yeah, I don't like anything about this. I thought they should have just hooked up backstage in that last week. Remember, they were like, I think you like me. You know what I mean? I think that would have been a good ending to this.
Yeah.
I mean, I honestly, I still think that's how it ends.
And is this really what you want to go into the new era on AMC? I know this wasn't on AMC, but you don't want to go into the men on women.
So yeah,
right?
Yeah, no, totally.
You know what I mean? I don't know.
Throwing a fucking woman, like you said, throwing a woman around who's not very big at all.
It's very dangerous.
Okay, Moose injury. What the fuck was this?
Oh, when Carlos came running out of nowhere.
Seriously, what the hell?
Yeah,
that had to be a real injury, right?
I don't know. I've seen people say they thought it was an injury or maybe a way to write him off.
But then he got back in the ring and he was flying around.
Yeah, I know. I don't know, but maybe it'll be a lingering thing going forward.
Because they did keep it lingering. That's how he lost the match, I think.
Yeah,
like his knee gave out or something. But Jesus Christ, like there was no EMTs. It was Carlos. It was Dr. Carlos. I mean, they didn't even bring out the fake fucking doctor.
No.
They send out Carlos. I was literally laughing. I'm like, is Carlos checking his fucking leg?
Yeah, he totally didn't even show up the Biopoints guy, did he? You didn't
No.
bother go.
No one. No EMTs. I kept looking. I'm like, no EMTs, no nothing.
I thought it was funny they do the injury report after Gibson just got
that was funny, yeah.
Then they kind of threw that in there.
Yeah, that's great. Bioflex. Do you have any doctors you can maybe loan TNA?
Yeah.
Teases without huge payoff. The Nemeth almost cash-in was exciting, but like some other recent hooks, it didn't deliver that final bang. Again, this is from my review.
Out of nowhere. I don't want it being eased that he's going to do it right. I don't know. I'm more of a mystery.
No, I agree, but I think this with going along with the TNA AMC debut show, they didn't have like a huge ending to either.
Yeah.
Not a huge ending, a huge... How about like me and my boy always talk about, Robles. How about just a post-credit thing? Remember that?
Oh, okay.
We used to eat that shit up.
Yeah, they do it a lot on like YouTube and stuff. Like certain channels will do that, like post-credit stuff. I know.
Even on YouTube, I'll watch it. It's just, I don't know. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Like, and TNA was doing that for a while, and I don't know. That makes me worry. Like,
and like somebody was saying, what happened to the days when we used to do the camera backstage? Like we didn't know somebody is like the management doesn't know they're watching them.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of things they could be doing that they're not.
You know what I mean? Like that's interesting. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like
we're at the point where I hated Sami Callihan being a hack or whatever, but at this point, that would be interesting. That's how uninteresting everything is right now.
What the hell? Remember we commented we liked that Sami story with it being like a reporter with a computer.
Oh, yeah, that was fun. Yeah, that was fun.
And then they just totally out of nowhere just ditched the shit out of it.
All right, Sami, you're done, buddy.
Yeah.
Very weird.
I don't know. Maybe at that point he was announcing he was retiring. I don't know.
And then my final one was Carlos. My final down was Carlos Silva ringside for every goddamn match. Distracting and unnecessary. Maybe save him for the truly massive matches, if ever. But that might be a personal thing. I don't like that dude.
And without going too much of a creep tonight, but I am easily getting distracted during the matches with the shorter, brown-haired referee.
Oh yeah, it's funny. I noticed that during the thing.
I get really super distracted.
Come on, you don't need a hot referee. That's just.
I don't know. It just gets really very distracting. I can't remember what her name is. It's not Paige Principali. It's the other shorter.
Okay, I got someone new. His name is Winfrey from 411. Ryan Nemeth match. Dud. Who thought this needed to be on a pay-per-view? They also had to make that poor ref look like the biggest goober, given what he had to ignore on that finish.
I know it'd be a while out, but really Ryan Nemeth and Mara should be something like at a holiday episode like they did the year. You know what I mean?
3.5 stars for Li Ying Li.
Yeah.
Probably agree with that. The Hardys match, 2.5. The Hardys keep playing the hits, but people keep responding, so good for them. Yeah, I agree with that. This felt a little odd, like the Righteous never felt like a serious threat that took a ton of tension out of the match. Done that weird ending. See, I feel the opposite. Like, they're so fucking weird that I'm cool with it.
Oh, yeah, I am too, because they basically said, we are going to get off on your pain.
Yeah, like they have a long-term plan, so shut the fuck up if you don't like what they're doing, because you don't know their plan yet, assholes.
It feels very, like, Charles Manson mixed with the Wyatt family a little bit to me.
I absolutely love it. And I'm sorry, people bashing it. Fucking relax. Seriously. You don't want everything to happen. Like Gary just said, you got to leave things open.
Yeah, I honestly think we're going to see at some point maybe a new member, even if maybe not a couple new members, maybe.
I'll say maybe they're the lead into Honor No More 2.0.
Yeah, it could be
these guys are fucking more Ring of Honor than anyone.
Well, and then Taven would have that connection to Vincent, you know.
Totally. 100,000%. Okay, so did they mention Leon Slater wasn't there? And again, goddamn. The wrestler of the year, I think, in 2025. I think that's fair to say. I really do.
No, I do too.
The absolutely insane shit that he went from nothing. He went from nothing to like a WWE regular who is loved by WWE fans.
The only thing I don't like what's going on with him right now, like, would it really hurt to throw a smaller title on him at NXT? I mean, if you know he's going to, you know what I mean? I don't think,
I'm just guessing that's confusing with WWE and them, and I don't know how that shit works. Maybe it's like once you get one of their titles, we ain't letting you leave.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like you're gonna drop the TNA title here.
I mean, if anything would be believable out of any TNA roster member to go to NXT and win a belt, I would think it'd be Leon Slater.
Oh no, totally, yeah. And I wouldn't be surprised if he did. I mean, he wrestled friggin' for the world NXT title. Yeah. And then he wrestled. He just wrestled on SmackDown. I forget who it was, but holy shit! Oh, Carmelo Hayes. Open challenge. He had the match of the night. I'm not even kidding. Match of the night.
Oh, did he? But did you see Javon Evans is suffering an injury? I don't know what happened to him, but I guess he's going to be out for a little while.
Yeah, here's what I do. Stick Slater in. Pretend he's Javon Evans. All he has to do is drop the accent and change his gear. They're like the same size. Both incredibly fast, gigantic wrestlers. It's so weird.
They're both British, too, right? Aren't they from Britain?
Oh, is it one too? Okay, I didn't realize that.
I want to say that, yeah. So,
okay, this I hated.
Maybe
the triple threat. I mean, a lot of people call this the match of the night. I was like, what the fuck is the purpose? And then at the end, I finally got it. Okay, they gave it 4 stars on 4-1. Come on. Bit of a spot fest, which kept us from going too much higher. Jesus, we can give it a 5? Seriously, dude? This is Winfrey from 4-1.
You're referring to the Henry Alexander.
Yeah, 4 stars, and he's saying he would have gone higher if it wasn't a spot fest? First of all, how do you give this anything like that when Moose was sitting on the fucking side for 10 minutes?
Yeah, and I don't know how you can give it that rating anything either because, like, Henry's not work rate. You know what I mean? Like, he's
totally. I mean, listen, this was a really good match, but I would put it 1,000%. Alexander carried both of these motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah, definitely, yeah.
Like, Moose did a good job when he was in there for 3 minutes, for his 3 to 5 minutes.
I get Moose's wanting to get leaner and stuff, but to me, you can't really call him Moose anymore. He doesn't look much bigger.
Very similar to Jordan Grace.
You know what I mean?
Very similar to Jordan Grace. Once you get too fucking
lean,
it changes like who you are. Like Jordan is not Jordan. Anyone could just go look at her right now. Like she's done everything possible to look like everyone else in NXT and in WWE, which has made her look like everyone else. You know what I mean? Like she killed herself. Like she killed her own look. But yeah, that could happen with Moose if he keeps losing weight. But I don't know. Moose is already fucking killing himself working with all these scumbags in real life and being a piece of shit. So, okay, this bothered me. Texas death match with a special guest referee who could cash in at any moment.
Oh.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, there was so many spots where he could have cashed in during the match.
Oh, yeah.
They should have said that's not legal before the match. Like, he can't cash in during the match. Because it's a fucking death match, man. A person's down for 10 seconds. Which means all he has to do is hit the fucking other guy from behind and he wins the match. You know what I mean? Like,
and this was a Genesis pay-per-view. This was something that we paid $40. Did we have to have Nick Nemeth as a referee? Why couldn't we have had somebody...
Especially when we know he's cashing in.
I mean, what was Stone Cold up to that night?
Yeah, I don't mean...
You know what I mean? Like, why couldn't we get him to come in from Texas and be...
HBK.
You know, yeah, anybody. You know, Texas.
I mean, just not the fuck... I don't know. I guess they wanted... I mean, look, to be fair, Nemeth is Nemeth. He's Dolph Ziggler. He is a star.
Yeah.
He's probably close to the... Right after the Hardys?
Yeah.
In terms of, like, known faces? I don't know.
Yeah.
So, Santana gets the win. Nemeth...
Or it could have been a good time to introduce JBL. Wow.
Oh, totally, yeah. So I think we talked about that. So, sorry. Nemeth got the win. I'm getting confused about the ending here. He cashed in. Yeah. Oh, and then what? Santana hit him with the spin the block.
Oh, yeah.
So he didn't actually... so he didn't... Yeah, so it wasn't a cash in.
Yeah.
So he still has to cash in.
Yeah.
And if this was an odd podcast, yeah, it was. Because that's what these two shows were.
Yeah, it's like...
Ups and downs. Huge ups. AJ Styles going into the world fucking title. Elena Black is part of the fucking roster.
What do they call it? Tumultuous?
Yeah.
Like, kind of...
Like all over the place,
like all over the place. Like, not not really the way, especially the debut, not the way you want to go in swinging on a network such as an AMC. But then on the same end, I think people overblew how bad the show was. At the same token, considering they lost a lot of talent on Visa.
Oh, totally.
Visa thing.
Didn't AMC actually make a statement about TNA?
I did hear that execs were very tickled pink about TNA.
Thank you. Yeah.
On AMC, so I don't know. I
Holy
really
shit!
don't know.
If you look up AMC on TNA debut, one of the first things that comes up is TNA's AMC review got review bombed on Cage Match from Reddit. That's me. Boom! Suck it, world. Sorry, what was I looking at? Oh shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Breaking news.
What?
Ratings.
Oh, what happened?
Holy shit.
What?
TNA Impact's first ever show. Only 95,000 viewers. Ready? Only 95,000 viewers, but 0.04 in that important 18 to 14.
That's all they did was point. Whoa, they didn't even get 1 million?
What do you mean?
Or wait.
No, 95,000 and 0.04.
No, I bet they didn't even get 100,000. They got only 95.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm not worrying about right now. Right now, I'm looking at that 0.4, which beats Collision's recent 03. And remember, people like Dave Meltzer say the most important thing is the demo.
Oh, okay. I do see a tweet from Brandon Thurston. He says 95,000 is not the number for total viewers. It's like much higher. For the 18 to 49 rating was what was it?
But is that real?
Which suggests a few 100,000 viewers total.
Well, that's fucking awesome.
So a few 100,000, somewhere in the 300 to 400 range, probably somewhere around there.
That's huge.
Yeah.
That's absolutely huge. Wait, what is he following that up, though? 95K is not the number for total viewers.
Meltzer's trying to downplay it. He's saying it's only about a couple 100,000.
What a fucking jerk off. What's he replying to? The Thursday scorecard, I guess? Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's more, that demo's huge then. I mean, like she said, it's more than what they're getting in.
Totally. And the hundreds of thousands of people that might be listening? That might be hundreds of thousands?
And keep in mind, Jay, a lot of people were probably confused that TNA wasn't on 8 till 10.
Totally.
You know what I mean? Like some of that.
I think I said, shit, what do we guess? Fuck. Wish we had a guess this from last week. I think I said something like 80,000.
Yeah.
But whatever. It doesn't matter. Awesome fucking news. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Hundreds of thousands. I mean, we don't know the official number right now, but goddamn, wow. Absolutely fucking huge.
I'd sooner listen to Thurston over Meltzer, to be fair. Or if I had
totally. I mean, listen, because Thurston has stats. I mean, Thurston has stats. He's not a fucking mark. He doesn't own part of the goddamn promotion that he's writing about. Like Meltzer, like people, like that's the thing. Like people, a lot of people say Dave owns. A lot of people think Dave owns part of what's his name, and he totally could.
Did you say that .03 was for AEW? What show was that? The main show?
That was the last Collision.
But that's their main show, or no?
Yeah.
Okay, it's like Raw or whatever.
No, I'm sorry. That's the second show.
Oh, okay. But I mean, still, like that's only TNA's only show, and it did better than them in a way because it's even on less channels than ENT or TBS would be. You know what I mean? So.
Yep. Okay. Do we have anything else for today? Did we hit on pretty much everything?
Oh, we did pretty good considering we had two things. Like back to normal next week. Like we'll just be reviewing a regular episode. We won't have like all this collusion, if you will, going on.
Yeah.
Different thing.
Yep. Very tough with the what do you call it? Yeah, the 2 shows because we usually skip the other show if you guys don't know. And okay.
We got a couple things that we need to announce. So too, they announced pay-per-view dates for. Well, I think these are TNA Plus shows. On the 13th of February is No Surrender. That was recently announced, and March 27th is Sacrifice, and I believe that's a TNA Plus show coming up. So.
What's the next one?
No Surrender.
Do we have anything for that yet?
No, I think it's pretty well built, so I don't think anything. I think the tapings will know more about the build to that.
Okay. Okay. Man, it's totally shocking that they just came out with that. TNA news.
It's the right time. So.
Wow. Okay, ready? Likely in the 200 to 1,000 range. Wow. Wow. Likely in the 200 to 300,000 range. AEW's Collision's most recent. Ready? Collision's most recent did 2 points, 270 and a 0.3. Wild. Wild.
We got to keep in mind too that sometimes it takes a good 2 to 3 weeks to get back in the flow. Sometimes as much as a couple months to get into the flow. Being on another network too.
Yep.
Because you don't know how much some people probably don't get the plug-in for AMC with TNA.
Yeah.
Like some people aren't home at night a lot. They work.
Yeah. All right. Guess we're done for now.
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right, everyone. Be back next week. Good news there at the ending. Wow. Total. I'm kind of shocked.
Thanks for listening to the channel, and we'll be back next week with more TNA.
Shit, we went an hour and 40 minutes. Wow. Apologies. Peace.